Republican senators, they are huddling at Mar-a-Lago this weekend to discuss President Trump's agenda. Republican strategist Matt Klink and Democratic strategist Kelly Hyman are here with me now. A little off script right now. I just want to get both of your thoughts on President Trump's plan for North Carolina. There are a lot of Americans in this country who have been enraged and frustrated that they see what they believe is more help to people who have crossed illegally than to folks who have gone through tragedies like the hurricanes that affected North Carolina. Matt, can I start with you with your thoughts?
Sure, Adrian. Look, I think it's important that Trump did call out the Biden administration before he took over the White House, and as the response in North Carolina being inadequate. And even to the point of FEMA being politicized against people simply because they were Donald Trump supporters in the state. The response now that Trump controls everything, look, he needs to tangibly demonstrate that progress is being made and that things are happening, because the residents and small business owners in the part of North Carolina impacted, they don't care who the president is. They just want to see things happen. So I think that he being the president is aware of that. He sent Kristi Noem there today, and I think that he is going to stay on this. And I think that California should be looking closely, because as slow as North Carolina has been, California is many times worse and probably many times more expensive.
I mean, yes, absolutely. I mean, in the billions of dollars, and we're talking hundreds of billions. Kelly, your thoughts as well on that initial question, because I think a lot of people have had a lot of suspicion and skepticism on the Democratic side as to Trump's particular strategy here or approach. But when it comes to these tragedies, are we getting the right message from government agencies like FEMA?
It's important to help the American people, and definitely that is the most important thing that we should think about, especially the people that have been devastated in North Carolina and the people in California as well, that make sure that they are taken care of and they are helped, whether it's on the state level or the federal level. It's most important that they get the help that they need immediately, efficiently, effectively, so they don't have to go through these difficult situations, sometimes feeling like they're all alone.
Yeah, absolutely. And we all are hopefully thinking of them as we enjoy the roof over our head wherever we live, if we're not in California or North Carolina. Matt, let's get back to the original topic here. Senators are at Mar-a-Lago this weekend. They're putting their plan together while House Republicans apparently scheduled to work through the weekend, through the Super Bowl. What is the state of the Republican Party right now, Matt?
Well, united in trying to move Trump's agenda, but not consensus on exactly how that agenda will move. Most presidents that come into office and control both houses of Congress, they use a process called reconciliation to pass major portions of their agenda. And it's a two bites that you have to pass a budget resolution, and then you have to pass a reconciliation bill that controls spending and budget cuts and things of that nature. But if you can't get a budget resolution, you can't do the second part. And the Senate is ready to go, and the House is not ready to go. And the Senate is saying, the clock's a ticking, we need to move, let's go. And Speaker Johnson is saying, hold on a second, slow down, we're getting our ducks in a row. And right now Trump has stayed out, but the Senate wants him to get in and to push the Senate reconciliation process first.
That is a lot of information, and I'm sure a lot of folks at home are like, oh my gosh, it's still over my head, and Matt's so easy to understand. Kelly, one thing that Americans are finding complicated is the fact that there are a lot of programs and a lot of organizations, a lot of politicians who are speaking out about what's happening with Elon Musk and his tactics or approach to government. A federal judge now blocking him from accessing Treasury records. A lot of people in both parties are a little wary of Mr. Musk, the billionaire. But in listening to the likes of Senator John Kennedy, there are programs that the American people, including those of us right here in this room and on television, who have been in the dark about what has been spent, what taxpayer money has financed. Should someone like Elon Musk, who has high-level security clearance, have access to Treasury data if he is finding out about corruption and waste?
Ultimately, that's going to be up to the court to make a determination of whether his actions are in some type of violation of a law. If it is not, then ultimately the court would determine that it's not. But there has been numerous lawsuits filed in regards to the constitutionality. And what that means from a legal perspective is whether the actions of the information that he's getting is constitutional, whether it's violating someone's privacy to have certain confidential information about them, which is alleged to have social security numbers, information that it's supposed to be private. So we're going to have to see what the court determines in those lawsuits.
Kelly Hyman, Matt Klink, we appreciate both of you being here. Thanks for the smart discussion.
Thank you.
Good to see you.